welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm so sorry I have been MIA. I'm a horrible person, I'm sorry. I promise I'll get better at making more videos for you guys. I just got so slammed over the last couple of weeks, so I'm just now playing catch up with everything. So I recently did a makeup haul in LA and I bought a bunch of new products, and if you know me personally, you know that I'm constantly buying new things, and that's just because I feel as an artist it's important to explore different brands and products and textures and find out what works for your skin and your client's skin. So you guys are gonna see some new things in my video today, so be sure to listen for that. I'll also be sure to link everything down below so that you can check them out on the websites or wherever you can pick them up. But I'm so excited to share this look with you guys today, more so because I'm using both eyeshadow stacks from the Melt Cosmetics line, which is the Lovesick and the Dark Matter stack. So I know that everybody's been raving about these shadows, and I know I'm obsessed with them, and if you're following me on Instagram and Facebook, you know that I'm totally in love with these. So I'm excited to do a whole look just basically based around these shadows for you today. So if this is something you think you want to learn, then please keep watching. Don't forget to give my video a thumbs up and subscribe down below, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Okay, bye! Let's jump right on into it. Hi guys! So we're going to go over the same thing that I did in my first video, which is I'm going to use some Scotch tape that I'm applying to the back of my hand first, and then applying it from the corners of my eye up to like the tail ends of my brows. This is really just going to give us a nice clean look. As always, I'm going in with MAC Paint Pot and Painterly to use as an eye base for the shadow to stick, and any flat brush will work. To be honest, you don't even really need to use a brush, you can just use your finger, but I like to apply it first with a brush and then buff it out with my finger. And just an extra tip, when using eye primers, especially this one from MAC, they tend to be a little bit drying, so I like to go in pretty quickly with my eyeshadow. This will also prevent the eyeshadow from skipping and help your blending process go a lot smoother. So now that we've primed both of our eyes, we're going to go in with our first color. Oh my god, you guys, look at these colors. They are beautiful. This is the Dark Matter stack from Melt, and I'm starting off with the color Blur. I'm just going to put that all underneath the brow bone, and I'm just using a Morphe Fluffy brush. Feel free to use any brush that you'd like as long as it's nice and fluffy. Now I'm going to go in with Unseen from that same Dark Matter stack. I'm so obsessed with this color, you guys. It is a perfect transition color. I'm using a MAC 217 brush, but again, feel free to use any brush that you would like. I feel that when it comes to doing the eye makeup portion, really taking your time in the crease area, you'll notice that it's going to be crucial. You're going to really help blend those colors seamlessly so that you don't see where one ends and one begins. And again, you can achieve a perfect blend by using a windshield wiper motion or small circles. Yep, I'm still blending. Okay, I'm finally done blending. Now I'm going to go in with this color Enigma from that same Dark Matter stack. I'm going to focus most of the attention in the outer corner and slightly pulling it up to give it a wing effect. Now if you watched my first video, you'll remember that because I have the tape there, I don't really need to focus on being too neat. And for this look, I chose a wing smoked out effect, so I'm using a pencil brush and I'm using the color Dark Matter, and I'm just going to be placing that in the outer corner of my eye, and you're going to see that I'm really going back and forth, and then I'm pulling it up towards the tail end of my eyebrow. This is going to help give it more of that smudged wing liner effect versus a really sharp, harsh line. I'm going to go back in with that same brush that I used earlier. It even still has product on it, and I'm just going to ever so lightly buff the corners of my eyes just a little bit. I'm not going to spend too much time in this area because I don't want the colors to blend to where they become one. I'm now going to move on to the lid portion of the eye, and I'm going to use that second stack by Melt Cosmetics. This is the Lovesick stack, and this is the color Amelie. I believe that's how you say it. I'm going to take a short flat brush, and I'm really going to pack that onto the lid. Anytime you want a color to be more prominent or its true pigment, you're going to want to pack it on versus blending it or buffing it. This way the color stays brighter and true to its color. I'm using the Makeup Forever Aqua Black Gel Liner, and I'm applying that with a flat angled brush. I'm going to start at the wing section of the liner and start from the outside and work my way in. Usually I end up stopping at the middle of the eye, and then that way I can meet it from the inner corner out. That tape is really going to come in handy because we're going to be able to achieve the most perfect wing liner with this. For a more dramatic look, you're going to want to pull that liner out farther, and for a more subtle look, you can just pull it out slightly, but the best part is having that tape there so you get that perfect, crisp, clean line. Aw yeah, look at that perfect line. Now to clean up that under eye area, I personally like to use a makeup wipe, but you can use a Q-tip or a makeup remover, whatever floats your boat. I'm going to prime my skin today with the Hourglass Veil primer. I love this stuff. I've actually been using it for quite a while, but they have been sold out every time I go to get it, and they finally have it in stock, so I am back to my favorite. If you've seen my last two videos, you'll know that I always use two foundations, and so today I'm using Makeup Forever HD and Revlon Color Stay. I'm going to be mixing these two colors together on the back of my hand and then using a flat stippling brush to apply that. I hate wasting products, so I'm going to straight put that on my face from the back of my hand. Don't judge. This gorgeous pink egg needs no introduction, but just in case, it is a beauty blender, and I am totally and completely in love with it. Moving on to the next staple in my makeup kit, which is MAC Pro Longwear Concealer in NW20. I'm using this as a highlight, and as always, I'm applying it to the chin, underneath the eyes, down the bridge of my nose, and my forehead. Going back in with that same beauty blender and pressing all that into the skin. I'm not doing a really heavy contour today, so I'm just going to be using my cream contour down the bridge of my nose. No brush needed for this part. I'm just going to use the pad of my finger and use what's left of that contour underneath the lip in between Cupid's bow, and then obviously to blend the sides of my nose. I'm going to go in with the Anastasia Beverly Hills contour kit to set my highlight and contour. For my face powder today, I'm going to be using Kat Von D Lock It Tattoo Foundation Powder. This is very similar to MAC Studio Fix powder, only I do like it a little bit better because it's not as drying. This is a full coverage powder, by the way, so it could be worn by itself. No big shocker here, I'm still using the fawn color from the Anastasia contour kit. I have been realizing that I like the way that the powders sit on my face a little bit better versus the creams, but of course it's personal preference. I'm still going to go in with a bronzer. This is Nars Laguna, just because I'm so fair and I feel that I still need some color, especially with the brightness of my hair. Because I'm using a bronzer, you'll notice that I'm placing this just above where I placed my contour. You never want to use a bronzer as a contour because it is a warm undertone. I thought I lost this blush months ago, but turns out it was at the bottom of my kit. This is Fleur Power by MAC, and I am so excited to have it back. So I'm a huge fan of Nikki tutorials, and I saw that she used this in one of her tutorials. This is Ben 9 Neutralizer Cream Crayon in Ultralight. I'm placing this in the waterline just to give the appearance of brighter eyes. You can see the difference that it makes. I have no idea why I'm holding this so awkwardly, but I'm going to go back in with Unseen. I'm going to use a pencil brush to apply this on the bottom lash line. Best mascara ever. L'Oreal Voluminous Mascara. Go and get yourself some. You're welcome. These lashes are by Flutter Lash, and they are called Belle. I've had a lot of people ask me what's an easier way to apply false lashes, and so I wanted to show you guys that I find that by using tweezers can help a lot. It just helps with the direction of where you're going and the placement so that you don't have to worry about your fingers sticking to the glue or the lashes. It just kind of helps them go on a lot easier. To finish off the eye look, I'm going to go to the bottom lashes and top it off with a coat of mascara. For my lips, I'm going to be using this lip stain from Stilla. It's called Amour, and I'm really just kind of using this as a base. I'm more of a gloss girl myself, so I like to apply this first and then just carry around my lip gloss throughout the day, which, by the way, is MAC Purr. And ta-da! Here is the completed look. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next tutorial. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. Bye-bye, guys. Thanks so much. Anyways, this is the first time that I've actually, that was shit, babe. My battery's gonna die. That was kind of stupid. Let's start over.